kitchen is usually where the family starts to gather sometimes. Meals are being prepared, you're rushing kids off to school. It needs to be a place where you can access things easily, as well as have a place that's nice and clean for when you're preparing food. One of my #1 tips for organizing any area in the house is if it takes 5 minutes or less, do it now. So when we're talking about the kitchen, when you have dishes that you're doing, you finish eating, a lot of times they just get stuck in the sink. Take that extra second to put them in the dishwasher. If you have a dishwasher, it's a great tool to utilize, but go ahead and take those dishes, put them in the dishwasher as soon as you're done eating, and then that way you're not spending more time in the latter end of things putting them away when there's a big stack of dishes in your sink. And then you can't get to the sink to prepare meals and things like that. Another one of my tips is to use a Lazy Susan in your cabinet. You can find a Lazy Susan at your local store that carries containers. You may have to search for it in the kitchen department, but they're really great because you can, as you can see, there's all these oils up here that I use for cooking. It's still located by my stove, but it's not taking up countertop space. I'm able to see everything that I have, and it's easily accessible for me to just pull down and put back up. Another great tip for your kitchen is a vertical stack system. Here's the vertical stack for your cabinet. It's great because you're able to have plates, smaller plates, and then maybe even some little dishes right on the top, just like these. I'm able to access them, pull them out, and there's no lifting up the bottom plates to get to the ones that are on top, anything like that. You can also find these in the same department area as you would find the Lazy Susans in the kitchen department. Here's a really great example of utilizing a small space. The fridge is pushed right up against the stove, but we're able to put pots and pans up here with just simply putting up a shelf, as well as this great spice rack that hooks on top of the shelf. So while I'm here cooking, I have pots and pans, I have spices, and it's not cluttering up the countertop. Also, remember to sort through your spices, because after a while, you may tend to have things that have been sitting around for a while, a couple years, spices that may not be good anymore. So make sure to do a regular check to see if the spices you have are actually new and fresh. So those are my organizational tips for the kitchen. Remember, at the end of the day, everything should have a home for it to go back to.